Hi, I'm Mike at the Bronxville Running Company, and today we're going to go through a very basic stretch routine for your hips and glutes. A lot of tightness in this area can lead to some stiffness in the stride and lack of mobility. So let's get started by just kicking your shoes off and have a seat down on the floor. For the first stretch, just place one ankle above the other knee, flex that foot back a bit, and just bring it up towards your chest. Now during this, you're just trying to bring your knee and chest as close together as possible to really stretch out the hip down here. If this variation is pretty simple for you, then actually just wrap one arm around the foot, the other around the knee, and hug that in towards your chest as close as you can. So the next one, to get a little bit more into the hip, if you bring one foot and lay it flat on the ground beside your hip, and then bring the other foot and just lay it flat in front of you. Now for this stretch, the closer into your body the foot is, the easier the stretch. The farther out, the deeper into the hip it'll get. So just adjust it to what's comfortable for you. Sit flat on the floor and just lay forward over the leg. Try to keep the back flat and not round the back a bit. Just keep it flat and lay down as much as you can. And again, if this is very easy for you, the variation for this is just to kick the leg out straight behind you. And that allows you to stretch out this front hip and get a little bit deeper into the back one there. Then for the last stretch, we're going to come back to that same position, having the foot flat on the ground beside you, the other leg flat in front of you, and start to lean back. Now you can go back as far as is comfortable for you. Go down onto the elbows. If this is still comfortable, you can even come flat onto the floor. Now with this stretch, we're stretching out the front of the hip here and trying to keep the back flat on the floor. If you start to notice the back is overarching a lot, just come back up onto the elbows or sit back wherever is comfortable for you. Now after you've done all of these stretches, repeat them on the opposite leg and then go back and do them 2 more times, about 30 seconds apiece. And you should pretty quickly start to see some looseness and results in the hip and quad area. Thanks a lot.